Hello traders and investors, Tyson Clayton here. Hey, I want to talk about one of the most important, most exciting things we could talk about in the currency markets. Now, what is that? It's currency correlation. What's currency correlation? Well, it's something very, very important and you need to understand it because it kind of controls a lot of different asset classes. I want you to think about something. If the currencies move, something else is moving also, but currencies move first. It's important to understand how these are connected and it connects the entire world. Now, let's go over this real fast. We have what's called commodity currencies. These commodity currencies, I want you to think about gold, right? Gold prices are tied to the Australian dollar. Think about meats and cheeses. That's tied to the New Zealand dollar. Oil is going to be tied to the Canadian dollar and the Great British Pound. Commodities, when commodities rally or they're going up, look at these currencies to do very, very well. To say it another way, if the market and the economy is going to go through an inflationary period, which means people are making money, different things like that. If that's going to happen, look to invest in these. They will typically rise and fall at the same time. Now, there's also what's called consumer-based currencies. These are more borrowing economies, right? Economies that will typically borrow from Japan to buy a bunch of meat or metals, right? Or borrow from the dollar or Swiss to buy a bunch of land and buy a bunch of oil. So there's commodity currencies over here, and there's consumer-based currencies over here. Now, the reason this is important is because, as I already mentioned, when currencies move, your stock's gonna move. When currencies move, your housing price is gonna move. If something happens in China, let's say, and China's economy slows down, that's going to affect the Australian dollar. If oil, fossil fuels start to go, get beat up in the economy, CAD's gonna go down. Pound's gonna go down. We need to know this kind of stuff. But it's also important to understand the way that hedge funds hedge themselves based on interest rates and currency correlations. This is all stuff we teach in our live sessions, and we go much deeper than this. I would love for you to join one of those live sessions on the link below.